Today on Florida Van Man, we're going to swap this rear door. Don't know what happened there. This was a couple of magnets on here for a couple of years. Caused the paint to just fall off, trapping moisture behind those magnets. So rather than fix it, we're going to swap it. If you're following my videos, you know I bought this van recently for 350 bucks. After a junkyard, a you pull it yourself junkyard wanted $400 just for the back door. So, you know, how can I go wrong? Let's find out together. So the first thing we need to do, open the door and expose the hardware up here. We're going to be pulling it loose at these bolts and pulling the wire. Let's see, how does that go? We'll pull the wire out of the door, disconnect it up inside here. So we need to pull this plastic trim off, and that motor actuator needs to pop off of there. Then we'll get around to lifting the gas shocks off later when we're ready to pull the door away. To get this trim loose, I believe we just get in behind it here, and that's just going to pop right out. Yep, see that? And she comes down that easy. Same thing on the other side. Oh, should probably get that loose first. So let's see, how does that work again? Do we just pop that off? Or does this have to come out? I think this might unlock it some. So we'll go ahead and that's good enough there. That is unlocked. Try to hold the plastic up. Yep, that pops off. We just need that pulled out far enough to disengage. The lock's inside there. And now we can take this side off. If you can't get your fingers in there, a little pry tool like this is helpful. Here, and down she comes. Now I've got a little bit of wire to disconnect here and there. We'll disconnect this. Just pulls apart, wiggle and pull. These naturally unclip. I think this is just for fun over here, nothing happening. Push on this side to unclip it over there. There we go. That makes that a lot safer. See, now we're going to install the OSHA approved door stop that holds the door open while we disconnect the air shocks or the gas shocks, whatever these things are here, and take the weight off and then pull these loose up here. Now be careful, if you get in there with a big tool like this, you're going to get stuck. Once you loosen that bolt up, the tool won't come off of it and the bolt won't come out of the hole. So we're going to need to hand ratchet there. Just we're just going to loosen that guy like so. And hold up the door while we pull on the shock. It comes right off. Now that one's ready to snap right back together. And now with those gas shocks released, we can push the door up a little higher. There we go. And now our door prop is working much better, much safer. And these bolts are much more accessible. Let's see, this is going to have to come out. All of these wires need to come through here. So before I get things too squirrely, we'll go ahead and pull these out. take these bolts all the way out. I'm gonna get help so I can hand this door down and pick the new one up. Oh, look at there. Help has arrived. I think we're ready. Oh yeah, on the other one, I put these up here like that. Shut in like that, just so they're not swinging around. These bolts come out too easy, I don't even trust it. Alright, now we lift this up, the stick will fall. Let's just let the stick fall down there. Then we can swing it down. And lift away. And we'll take it back there against that wall. Watch out for the stick. Up with the front here. And down. Look at that. Bump it to you. An awful lot. I'm lining up. I can see where it was, where the old marks are, where the bracket was before. I know it's a different door, but if they're all made off of an assembly line with interchangeable parts, it should fit pretty close to the same place. And I can always loosen it up and adjust it again later. I shouldn't tighten this down too much yet. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Put together a little bit. We might be a little wider on the driver's side than we are on the passenger side, but I mean, no, we're not. Master Craftsman couldn't do any better than this little hack just did. How about that for hillbilly? Sweet. These little clips are just going to pop right back in the way they came out. Last ones here in the corner were the ones I pried out. Fortunately, they did not break, so they're going to go right back in just honky-dory. Since it's Mom's van, I use that expression, honky-dory. Oh, you know what? Before we put this one in there too seriously, we're going to have to change this one. But get in there a little bit. Red clip. Pulls that way, and then that squeeze and pulls out. Piece of cake. Let's see, so yeah, that clip stayed on the door on both instances. I can see how it could come off the door and stay on the door card. It did not. All of these little yellow pegs all seem to be in their proper place. So this is going to snap right on there, but I think much better. Yep, we're going to take that clip off and put it back on here the same way that it came off. This big tab is down. Put it on the door just like that. Yeah, this tab down. Gonna jam it onto there, like so. Oh, of course, yep. Because of this notch on top, it won't go the other way. It insists that it goes that side up. And then this lip is gonna catch real easy. You know, I can hit it from a foot away. So it's gonna catch real easy and clip in up there. Nope. Oh, look at there. There it went. It's in there now. Get one of these yellow pegs lined up like that. Like that. Yeah. Forgot to hook up the electrical. soon.